Welcome, our viewers. My name is Apostle Heli Udokini. This is Majesty Christian Television Network. We are coming to you this hour with lots and lots of goodies. We thank you for allowing us to be in your home. I don't know the device through which you are watching me from any part of the world right now, but you need to know that we appreciate you and we appreciate our relationship with you. So today, we have a special edition, and I would like that you relax, get a cup of coffee or tea or ice cream, and then join and watch this program. Remember to tell those who are in your network to also listen to this program right away. The good thing is that you can always call us on the studio line on 020-3374-160, or you can watch us live via Facebook, Majesty TV, or Radio Voice of Niger. I want you to know that tonight's broadcast will be very interesting. Why? Because we will be getting to know our informal or local healthcare services and their providers. If you watch the internet, you will see that there's a lot of things on how to improve your health, how to have a healthy lifestyle, which is coming up. And some of them, we never knew them from the mainstream-lined Medicare. So we are getting to know them through the local healthcare providers and their services. So today's broadcast will open up your eyes to getting to know how these informal healthcare services are also providing, complementing with those who are in the mainstreams. So in today's program, we will still be looking at informal or local healthcare services and their providers. Our goal will be to introduce our audience to this new blending of healthcare solutions now available to every community. The formal healthcare giving system seems to be acknowledging that informal healthcare services do have some substance, merit, and some credibility as well. In the area plan for Amsterdam Southeast, cognizance is given to existence of informal healthcare, hence this program. We will be exploring how this type complement the formal healthcare services already known to us. So join us now and watch us live on Facebook through Majesty TV or Radio Voice of Niger, or you can call us on the studio line, which is 020-3374-160. If you are calling from outside the Netherlands, remember you can always use +31 20 33 74160. So our guests today are people who are well known, and they are our friends. So permit me to introduce to you Channy Barzelly, who is a dietitian from FitFood Diëtistenpraktijk. Channy, welcome.
Thank you very much for having me today.
We are glad to have you because it's been long.
Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm glad to be back.
You are a friend of Majesty TV, so our fans, they love you.
I love them too. And you too, always.
Thank you so much. And we also have Chief Barima, Asamoah, Kofi, the number 4.
Thank you.
And Chief Barima is also the, you are from the Genesis 2 Church?
Yeah.
Of Health and Healing.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is it a church?
Restoring health to humanity.
Well, welcome, Chief Barima, to Majesty TV. Chief Barima, welcome, please.
It's a pleasure to be here with you. And I like your background also.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, let's start by trying to identify sources of health services that are now at our disposal. So we know that there are informal and informal healthcare givers. For our viewers, can we clearly distinguish between these two categories?
Well, I'll take that short. That is to say, the regular or normal healthcare is what is let's say you go to the GP, that is the hospitalized program system.
Yeah.
And then the GP system, that is the health, let's say you go to the your house doctor, your house doctor, and that is what has been regularized, where you are having your insurances, you pay every month you pay your insurance, and all the insurance that you are paying, it is also in line with that regular healthcare system.
Yes.
That is the Dutch healthcare system. The Dutch healthcare system has been programmed.
Yeah, it's
that is
programmed.
the zero line, then the first line, second line, and then the third line. Okay. So the zero line is more where you get the GGD doing the practical, or let's say the information giving sessions.
Yes.
That is the zero line. Okay. And then you go to the first line, and then with the GP, the dietitians, and also they are all in the first line. Sorry, the zero line. And when you go to the first line is where you have, I think the first line is the zero line is more GGD. The first line is the GPs, and then the second line is go to the hospitals. Okay. And then the third line is where you have the let's say the palliative care of services that be provided. Okay. So we are now looking at the first line. The first line where the GPs, the general practitioners, the dietitians, the physiotherapies, and so forth and so forth. That is what where they are. Okay. And the zero line is more GGD. That is more preventive. It is more preventive. Okay. Yeah. And then the second line is the hospitals. Hospitals. Okay. Yes. And then the third line is where you go to the other side, like the palliative, the home care programs. Okay. 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 Yes. And the fourth line? There is no fourth line. The fourth line is the death. Oh. Okay. So where do you then fall in? We fall in the first line. The first line? Yes. We are both on the first and the zero and the first. Oh. I am more in the, personally, I am from the zero line. Yeah. And then before you get to the first, then that is where, but I'll bring myself to the zero line. That's where the grassroots is. So, where are you, Channy?
You explained it very well, and I'm also in the first line with the dietitians, with the house doctor, and all the other healthcare. Okay, all right. So, so are we saying so those in the zero line to 1 or 2, that they're the people who are the informal or they are the formal? They are all formal. Because GGD is a formal because being institutionalized. Yeah, the first line is also institutionalized. Yes. Then the second line is also institutionalized. But the zero line, at least there are areas that is green. The zero line is green. Yeah, okay. It's more information given to people, letting people know exactly what. I see myself more in the zero line because that is where I think before you get to the dietitian or to the house doctor. Yeah. Then something should have happened. And that is where I am in for. Okay. But then there are others who are, I'm both in the first, the zero and the first. Okay. Because people come to the clinic, I'm coincide, I'm both here and there. Okay. Yeah, but I don't want to crisscross here. My point is I'm going to talk more from the zero line. And but before you get, when you are in the first line also, I can also say something in the first line context. Okay. Yeah. Now, it is said that there are different forms of care as well as healthcare providers. So, is it also possible to provide a clear distinction among the various alternatives? Yes. Yes. When we talk of alternative healthcare, we have acupuncture, because our practice, that is Sentibibu, I'm not here, well, I can still say that. Sentibibu, what we do, we have alternative care for people. That is to say, we have acupuncture. Oh. Acupuncture is an alternative. Yeah, we are also doing anthroposophic care. Yeah, and we have the regular. Yeah, yeah, and there also we have homeopathy. What is that? Homeopathy. Yeah, homeopathic. Yes. Homeopathic. Okay. That we do that one also. Okay. You see. Yeah, yeah,
And there are other alternatives.
Wow, this is so.
You see, so somebody will just come. I don't want to have anything to do with the regular, let's say, the pharmaceuticals. So anything contrary or outside the allopathy is considered alternative, but which should have been the original.
Wow.
How can the original now be alternative? That is a question that we have to ask ourselves. It's original, but now herbal medicine is now, herbal medication is now alternative, but it is the original.
It's supposed to be original.
It's just supposed to be the original. So these are all examples of alternatives.
Yes, exactly.
But then,
so we call them alternatives. Wow.
Yeah, so that is what they are saying.
All right. So can you explain this Santa Bubu, because I don't know this one.
Santa Bubu is the clinic where Santa Bubu is a Spanish central the spirit Bibu, that is care center. This center Bibu. More like a center where when you come there you get all the both social all the three components, the mental, physical, and then the spiritual aspect of that.
Oh, really?
Yes, the center for
for wholesome care, probably. And the one you said
anthroposophists. Anthroposophists is a way of looking at people how not with medication, but not the alternative. Let's say the regular pharmaceutical things, but a way of life and looking at life differently as to how you heal yourself. So there's a lot of discussions, there are a lot of exercises, there are a lot of spiritual aspects that we look into all that.
Wow, but it's very good that you are throwing more light to this, because many of us do not know these alternatives. The only one we know. You want to say something, Channy?
Yeah, I want to say it's nice. It's like the holistic way. It's like to looking from the inside and the outside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
And I think all of them, they are very necessary.
They are all necessary because that's
because it's like we are only focused on one side. If we didn't bring you out now, we wouldn't know what is. We hear acupuncture. I don't even know. I hear it.
Acupuncture is a very simple thing. It's a Chinese or Eastern thing. But in the Eastern thing, it's all learned from somewhere. There is a source from all these things. I don't want to go to the history of the medicine, but it's also using the energy centers of the human body. Yeah, the energy centers, energy centers where you can see that when there is this disturbance of energy A, then it's also transcends to other areas of this. So you tackle the point there. So they use needles to pin in there and leave it there, because there's something in the pin that when it goes there, it also releases, or the tension that is there can be released, and then that person, the pain there, or the energy that has been centered there has to be also dispersed.
But for many centuries, the formal healthcare has been dominant. It has been very dominant. Is it that the informal Medicare is now being discovered? That's why now we are getting to know this. Because if these other alternatives, they have been very, very effective, why is it that they are like lying low and we only know of one type?
I think she can answer that.
Well, I think it's not. I think it's now more. It's not new, but it's now more getting more and more recognized. Recognized.
Okay.
I think it's a good way. It's like complementary to each other. It doesn't mean that it have to be one or the other. Like Senti Bibu is in daily life. I work with them also. We work like really close together.
Okay.
So, and in that center they have also like the general, the regular, but they have also the alternative way, and it's a really beautiful to see how you can combine those two. They go very good together, and it depends on the person what kind of way he wants to go. But we can go both ways with them. Whatever they prefer to, what they feel comfortable mostly with. And that's a good way of working together.
So the GPs, do they normally recommend the patients to these alternative ways? Because I've been going, sometimes I feel some strange things around me, and then I'm tired of taking paracetamol from my doctor, and he cannot take me beyond paracetamol,
That's what he knows.
I I'll go back to your last question, your question before this.
All right.
That why is it that it's been there, as my colleague said, it's been there for centuries.
Yeah, okay.
But I keep on saying that who owns the media determines what you want to hear. Who owns the media determines what he wants or she wants you to see.
Okay.
Pharmaceuticals, they've been controlling. Today, maybe it will be another topic that we can highlight on in the near future.
Okay.
But a lot of things happening behind the scene. Yeah, behind the scene, then I am not here for that. And my focus, that is where my church comes in. The church, we are trying to give light, throw light to for people to realize that the life, there is our church, this is my church. So if this temple is filthy, then I cannot be able to serve God well. Yeah? So we are cleansing this temple, based on the cleansing of this temple, then we'll be able to, do things. But the more you try to cleanse this system, yes. There is another system that is saying, my friend, you can't do that, let me give you more poisons.
Oh.
Yeah?
You are really speaking. Yeah.
Let me give you more poison. We don't need you.
Yeah.
Many people have tried, and they have gone down.
Yeah.
Before the allopathy, there was this natural thing that is going on, but people who had a program decided to, annihilate the let's say the homeopathy. Yeah, homeopathy is a long thing. It's a herbal thing because before all this party, we had the herbal medicine. We didn't have it was more herbal medicine, natural healing things.
Okay,
and then that has been shelved. But now that's why we say the first thing has become the last thing. If you get what I mean.
I do.
The natural process of healing yourself has been alienated and giving you another alternative, and then that is what has become standardized.
Yeah.
Because the allopathy, the way if you can Google that and say the history of modern medicine. You can get all that, and then you realize that, oh wow, there's a lot going on here.
Yes.
Yeah. So there is a lot. So in actual fact, that is what is happening. And second to the question that you had, it is very interesting to see how these, people are now realizing. So people come to the clinic and they say, I've heard that. I have heard that. I have heard that. When you do this, it is also the consequences of it is going to be that. So I need alternatives. And then that is where St. Bibu also is in there. We have been providing the regular care.
Yeah.
And some people will choose for, let's say, I'm sorry, I have had enough of that. Please, doc, give me an alternative. Because they know that our practice, we advise both that. So that is where people are now becoming more aware of that. Because the side effects of some medicines, when you read it, there's a lot of things that is going on.
It's true, because I think in the alternative medicine, it could be because they didn't have the measurement of the level of medicine you can, the dosage of the medicine. So, because we all know alternative medicine, like in Africa, they always advertise some of them in the buses and all of that. They will lift up some of those medicines and they will tell you drink this quantity and this quantity. Is that not what it is?
You see, the wisdom of our ancestors, that is where you're taking me again. The wisdom of our ancestors, they tell you what to do. Our ancestor will not give you, let's say, drink too much of that, and you wouldn't do that. But just like food, too much of everything is too bad.
Okay.
So they know that they give you a calabash. And that is why we have the calabash. We have different sizes of the calabash.
Oh.
You have different sizes of calabash, and there was no pill that to take. And mind you, anything that you put in the system that is natural complements the natural thing in your system. And when the body gets enough of the natural, the rest is waste.
Okay.
And because it is waste, you get it in the form of diarrhea. Or you throw it out.
Yeah.
Because it's full. The body doesn't need that anymore.
Okay.
And this is what we have to learn. It is not. It is not that our herbal medicine is deadly. No.
No.
But now people are seeing that. Now people are, because any situation people try to see how they can let's say maximize their profit on that, because that is what has been, people have been trained. Yeah, pharmaceuticals are maximizing on. There is only one sickness, but yet how many? They have defined about 30,000 or 50,000 sicknesses.
Exactly.
We'll talk about that in the next.
Terrible, terrible. So that means whoever have tuned in now must know that the alternative medicine have been there before this one we are now calling the formal type of medicine. Yeah. Only that we have looked down on it, and also those who are rendering the services, some of them are not well educated as to explain to us, why are you giving me this in a calabash and not in a capsule and it has not been it has not been formatted, it has not gone through the process of like being in packets and all of that, it has not been processed.
So
the packaging is not very well.
Anything that has been processed, anything that has been processed,
it's no more real.
It's no more real.
It's true.
So the processing it takes time, and in so taking, your body has not been processed. Your body has not been prepared to receive those let's say processed products. So at the end of the day, then the body will say, okay, I've got this, but then how can I get rid of this? Your T cells and they will just say, okay, I'm not sorry, I don't know this. Yeah. And because it doesn't know it, then it goes on, it's in the system, and it goes to your joints, and it locks up there, and it becomes arthritis. Oh. It goes on, and goes into your kidney, and then you get the kidney stones. And it goes to your pancreas, then become diabetic.
So that's the way it is. But if I may ask you really, in the past, I mean our forefathers, they have had these sicknesses too. Some of these sicknesses you mentioned about, they were also taking this, they were treating themselves in a local way. They were taking the herbs and all of that. Yet, I've heard my grandpa talking about arthritis. How could he be talking about arthritis if he's taking the informal system? So I think sicknesses are bound to be there, probably. Now we have discovered, now it is that the informal way is coming back to focus. Then we now need to know, we now need to see how to improve on it. Improve on it so that everybody's mindset must be open to receive it. Like myself, I have a mindset that it must be open, and then we must take the best. Because the pharmacists I know, they are doing everything to only push their medicines. Anytime I go to my doctor, he only gives me paracetamol. I asked, doesn't he have any other thing to give apart from paracetamol? So you drink paracetamol from morning till night. You have fever, you drink paracetamol. You have flu, you drink paracetamol. You have stomach pain, you drink paracetamol. But I think in the local way, there will be other things they will provide to give you,
The paracetamol is only there to quiet down the symptoms, but not the source. And it's important to see when you have some kind of pain, to look where it comes from, and not because pain is a symptom of something's happening in your body. Yeah. So what is good to think? Okay, I have some pain. Where it comes from, and what is a symptom? What is the source? And when you treat the source, then you treat actually everything. And if it's in the alternative way or in the way of like the regular, it's important for everybody himself. When you have some kind of pain or something that you don't feel comfortable in, just look what is the source of it, because your body gives just a sign. Yes. A sign from there is something, and go find out what the sign is. When you get like paracetamol, it's good to at least that you hush down the pain for a little bit, but it always come back. Yeah. And it just your body talks to you, and that's what happens when you say it's in a holistic way. Look at your body, like your body is your temple, not only in the alternative way, but also for us. it's like you have to treat your body very well.
Yes.
You get only one body, and you do with it. You get the choices to do what you want with your body.
Exactly.
You like on diseases. You don't have. You're not the one who can get influence on. You influence how you act and what are the choices you make. And one of the biggest choices we have in life is what we eat. And that's very important. Like, how do I feed myself? What I give to my body, because food is the natural medicine.
Yeah.
Food is the how you build your body from the inside. Like every day when you wake up and you go to shower, you make your hair nice, you dress yourself. It's exactly the same, but from the inside. So you have to take care of your body from the inside and in a total way of living. Actually, your whole lifestyle is important.
Exactly. Wow.
And yes, life is changed during the years. Like what you're saying is actually like where it come from years ago, but nowadays the whole life, the way of life, the system has changed.
Yeah.
So that's why the healthcare changed with it. There have to be like some rules, like regularities, and that's how they came like mainstream of not mainstream, but it's more like a system that they build on 1, 2, 3. Where are you getting the treatment?
Yes.
To get it like more categorized, and that's like like the difference between like mainstream or not mainstream, because when you see like it's like from the first or the second line or the third line, what happens? It's covered by the insurance. Yeah. The alternative way is now recognized. So
is it also covered by insurance?
It depends on some of them. Like the mainstream, when you go to the dietitian, it's always covered. Always. Yeah. When you go to the alternative way, it depends
you pay
on
yourself.
your
you pay and then you go and declare.
Okay. Yeah. Is it because those in the alternative or lines are not they are not canvassing, they are not doing something for looking for a way to for their services to be covered by the insurance?
Who owes the media?
Who is really owing this media? Because you have said this your parable 2 times now.
Who owes the media determines what. And then who is in government, or the government is also in bed with some group of people.
Okay.
So they are determining what.
Yeah, because I think they are doing everything to market what they have. Okay. So also those in the alternative medicine must do what they can to market what they have. Because if you do not market yourself, nobody will know you.
When you are marketing, and somebody with a sword standing there, that you're in your marketing, you are killing me, so you have to go down first.
Yeah, I have a good advice on that. What you can do when you have different sources, it's always good to know. Always look what is the source of the information I'm getting, because nowadays there are so many sources. Always look at the source. Who is giving you this information? Always question where is this information coming from. And then you can evaluate: is this valuable for me or not?
That is where I go in there. That is where we, at Genesis 2 Church, we have also decided to go with, let's say, testimonies. Yeah, we have on the YouTube, we have our own channels, but sometimes good things that we do is being censored or blocked to bring it out. Yeah. These are some of the things, because somebody owns the YouTube and trying to educate people well, for people to go off that, then they will start blocking you from there. So
so that go to that extent?
Of course, because you are trying to enlighten people. And when you are enlightening people, then they can start giving you names. You become a terrorist, or you become a conspiracy theorist, and so forth and so forth. Those are all signals that they are giving to people, titles that they are giving to people, so that people will not be able to listen to what you are doing. You see? But notwithstanding, we are with, let's say, testimonies. When I'm talking, those people that we are helping, they do their own testimonies. They talk about it and they film it, and then we place it there. Or we use the social media to reach out to people. Then you do it. If I help you to heal yourself, then you make a film of yourself, how you used it, and then you share it with your people. We are using social media because the social media is reaching out to people more. So that is what we are also using. We are using modern technology too. So when you are saying that...
you have to intensify it so that everybody will know. It's not like somebody will be fishing out to go and know who is giving acupuncture, who is giving Santa Bubu, who is giving homeopathic, or who is giving anthroposophic, whatever. So I think it has to come to focus so that people must be able to know.
It's okay.
So is it true that the road to finding the proper health care has not been easy for people in our community? Is it true? And why is it so? And how may that be corrected?
You see, the community, we have many people, practitioners in the system, but people don't trust it anymore. Why? Because they've been programmed to believe more in the regular. They believe more in the regular, and then the quackery of others is, it's an African, just like what you said, because herbal medicine is not being measured properly, and that and that and that. But there's a way of looking at that differently. But if you can see that, how I work, for example, is you come, there's a zero mating, or there's the borderline measurement, the zero line measurement. Then you know that just like Africa, you bring your car to the Africa, then they take care of they diagnose and see that, this is what you have. And then we start preparing you. In 3 months' time, you come again. We see this is the measurement of today. In 3 months' time, when you come, then you compare the two. Because somebody will come and see all the organs, because we have 12 systems in our body. All the 12 systems are all in red. That is out of balance. So how do you bring the 12 system back into balance to be more green? So then you start working. That is where holistic thing comes in. We are not using medicine, but to bring this out, people are saying, is it somebody? But we are here with you. When did you learn? When did you study this? But they believe more in people coming from outside, that, we've heard from this side, this man is this, and because based on testimonies. So it's a matter of looking at how people can also improve on the testimonies of people, because we believe in what you are saying, but people are not going to the books and say, I've read it from here and there and there. People do read that. But personally, I read it and I use it myself, and I work with it. And I get my results and I share my results.
Really?
So I search, I learn from my searching, and I testify. So that is what I do. So people individually, you have to also know, I was using this, I was sick from here, just as he said. You listen to your body. They will have only one body, and in that body, if there is any hitch in the body, you know it. You are the doctor, there's an inner doctor. But if you don't listen to the inner doctor, you wouldn't. Then you'll be gone.
How do you tell somebody who is not really well read, somebody who is not conversant with the internet of these days, that he has to go first and read? Because you said you read and you read and you read. When somebody is sick, the person doesn't have the passion to go and begin to read.
I said search.
Search. What is it going to search? By who?
By searching. Our forefathers didn't read when they were searching. They searched through talking to people. They searched through finding animals. You eat goat. Whenever you eat goat is eating something. The only animal that finds food, anything that goat is eating, is more edible, is medicinal to humanity. There are so many things. Birds. Birds are picking things, and then you kill the bird and you eat the bird. But you don't want to eat what the bird is eating. So that is the way of searching. That was what our ancestors did. They were hunters. They were going out hunting. When they were hunting, they were looking at what the animals were eating. And after eating, they also go and pick it up. I ate it, I didn't die. So it becomes its medicine. So they learn from the animals.
Wow.
But people like I'm 60 plus now. I'm going back to learn my which is good. I like that, So as I say, it's not just reading.
Yeah.
But you read people. You see, when some people are walking out there, you say, oh, wow, this man is, I've known this man for so many years.
Yeah.
But he's still the same.
Exactly.
Why is he like that? But people are not courage, and you know, they don't get the courage to go and ask people. They are only going to do what they call cognisance.
Yeah.
Cognisance is gossiping.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, look at him. No, but it's actually, you have to get the boldness and go and talk to this person. Oh, my brother, hey, what you are always upright and no aches, and then what do you do? How are you doing it? But instead of doing that to get the information from that person, you're not there, but you just start talking. So this is a way of end situation.
Yeah.
We try to, you know, when you are beautiful, let people compliment somebody and then ask the person, how are you doing it?
Yeah.
So that I learn from you.
Yeah, but not only that as well, they like those of you who have something to offer must also go the extra mile to market yourselves. You have to go the extra mile, because I am not yet convinced, because it's like it's only 1% of the alternative medicine that we know about. Just 1%, you know? Yeah, Channy, you want to say something?
Yeah, I think it's not about the marketing. It's like a feeling. You cannot market the feeling. When you experience something good, get the positive thing out of it.
Yeah.
And when you see somebody feel something, instead of looking, what has he done? Look at, wow, he done something great. What did he done? And when you look at the positive things of it, and then you can maybe learn from it yourself.
Exactly.
And if it's like the alternative or the right way, like how do we work together? Like when we work in a practice, we work together as like co-workers.
Yeah.
We practice in a different way, but at the end we want the self results. The result is that the person who is in front of us feeling well, feeling like understand, feeling good without pain, and that's what we as help caregivers in any way we give we want the person to succeed in his own life with himself, to feel good, to have a good goal. Not only about, it's not about how I do it, it's about what do you want to achieve, and when I have this goal, is then you make a plan together, and then that's what we come as helpers, and we start to help. And we listen very carefully. We listen to the person and we say, what do you want? What is your goal? How do you want to achieve it? And we're going to help you with that to change your lifestyle. It's not about, usually they come and say, I want to lose weight. It's not about losing weight. Why do you want to lose those weights? And why do you want to change your life? Is it just one quick episode of life and then you feel good? Or is it like you want to change everything, your whole life, your whole way of living? And that's what we come and we look at your whole lifestyle. It's about food, it's about sleep, it's about how you
your
move,
thinking and everything.
Thinking, like even your financial, everything. Sometimes people say it's impossible because financially I don't have it.
Like you're supposed to be going out to give some information and do some seminars where you gather people or African men. Don't you have passion for them? Do you want to be only looking young and your brothers and sisters they are looking old, or what? So you're supposed to. If I have what you have, I would market it. I would do everything to showcase it. I will speak until people listen to me.
But you know how you market the best? When somebody feels good. Then you ask him, what did you do? It's not about, look, this is what I do. It's like, come, sit, look what I can have to offer you. It's like personal. It's not like, this is what I'm doing. It's like everybody has this personal life experience. And that's the marketing itself, like to feel it yourself. You cannot make somebody believe something. You have to experience it and you have to feel it. That's how it works.
You see.
Question like that.
All right.
I've been working mostly, so some centuries from the time.
Yeah.
For the past 20 years, I've been doing information sessions and traveling all over the country, organizational things. I've been doing that all the time.
Yeah.
But then it gets to a point all the way to Ghana and other places. I go and do my lectures. Yeah. Now over here, I just chose to help focus on individuals. So if you come to me and I help you, then you go out there and you spread the message. Yeah, I can. And today we are here, and then I said I will be finding time to be doing that. I've been on most of these local TV stations, and then Akasanuma, how do you call it? Radio recording. The churches, I've been working with some of the churches. But if you invite me, I don't want to come and throw myself on you. But you know my qualities. Knowing my qualities, I don't have to be coming to you that I want to do that. Then I become a beggar. But I have something that if you want it for your audience, invite me, come, and then I share with you. And I'm not coming just for coming sake to come and do. I don't need that.
Yeah.
But you need my services. You need the doctor's services. You go to the doctor for the doctor to help you.
Yeah, it's true.
I am also here, and this is what I have. If you really want me to help you, come. I will help you. In December, I'm in Ghana. I'm going to do my seminar, a training seminar for people that you have to book and come. Because the information that you are going to get, you are not going to get it anywhere from the world. You are going to get from us. So you come, and then we'll give you that information. Then we are saying, you come, we give you, you go out there and spread it out. Yeah, we are training people. We are helping people to keep on helping people out there.
Okay, let's take this question from.
Yeah, I need to know from Ms. Channy. Is it that the government is now open or endorsing the informal healthcare giving system? Because there is some focus on that. And my question is the government really now open for that? And to what extent are they open for the informal healthcare giving system?
It's a really interesting question. I cannot speak for the government. I can speak for myself as one of the workers that will living, as you refer to as the mainstream. Like for me as a healthcare helper, I'm very open to it, and not only to the alternative. It's like the whole everything. Like when you're a person and you have some question or some information or something that you heard about, and you come to see me and to speak with me about it, we start to think about it. Like, where did you hear this? Why do you want this? And if somebody's open for it, of course I'm also open it, but we looked at it together. So I think, yes, we're very open for it. And that's why we have a good also work relationship with Senti Bibu. And I think we're certainly open for it. But the thing is, we have to know what the information is from, and what does it mean for you personally, because sometimes you hear from someone, but you don't know exactly what it is. So we're going to look into it, and if it works for you, then we put it into the plan for your personal goal.
The health plan, yeah.
Okay,
but back to your question, the Dutch government is more open to alternatives. Otherwise, they wouldn't have also given that license to people. You have organizations set up for some specifics. Okay. You have an anthroposophic group, you have homeopathy group, and so forth and so forth. They are all there. It's been recognized. Okay. But then the insurance companies. Yeah, the insurance company is saying, I will fund this, but I will not fund that. Yeah, because they are in bed with the producers of the medicine. But the producer of the medicine has been patented. Yeah, and that is where they get their. I don't want to go into this, but just let me scratch the surface. Yeah, that is where they get their bread and butter from. Yeah, they get that. But then the alternative one is, as my colleague said, they are not treating the source of the problem. Yeah.
The former.
This thing is not treating the source of this thing. But the alternative, you are treating the source of the problem. Yeah. So when you treat the source of the problem, the person wouldn't be sick anymore. So there is always that conflict of interest here. Yeah. That is where the other, the regular sometimes say, okay, if you help the people to get well fast, what am I going to do?
Are there some instances where, that's my last question, where you have treated people?
Yes.
Give us some instances where you have treated people with your type of medicine and they became healed. They didn't need the mainstream anymore.
Many.
Really?
Yeah, many. Yeah. When I talk of aches,
aches, okay.
Like arthritis and so forth, 3 days your aches are gone. Yeah, diabetes is there. I know a specific case, and I'll give you another 2 or 3. There was a case that the person went to the AMC, then they went to a hospital and was the sugar level was about 30-something, which was dying. They hospitalized him for about some few hours. And then when we came back, they brought him to me. And I started working with him holistically. Yeah. Using food. But then I'd not known my colleague here. Yeah. Through food, way of thinking, way of looking at things. I had him for a month or two. And then the sugar level from 30 came to 5. Oh. Without any medication. Just by simply advising him how to do things and that and that and that, that was there. I knew somebody who was regularly, almost every day, had to go to the hospital for treatment, pains. He had been in pain for constantly. That was last year, November, that he came to me, and the face was puffy. It was puffy face, and I said, okay. He said, Nana, I've heard of you, but please, I'm now coming. Please help me. I started with him, simply helping him to detox the system. Now, all the pains, I think it was about, in January, the traveling trips to the hospital minimized drastically. He doesn't go to the hospital for any aches. Great. And he is now one of my advocates. And he sends people to Ghana, he sends people, calling people, Nana, go to, Nana, please send product to this man for me because...
that is marketing.
That is marketing.
That's the marketing.
That's the marketing. But I don't want to go to the radio and start talking, oh, I can do this. When you start going there and talking, I can heal this, I can do this, I can do this, the next time you want me to go to my grave. I'm not ready for that.
All right, just like the mainstream, they have fixed prices for their insurance and whatever. Yeah. So your consultations, do you have fixed price, or you look at people and then you say, okay, this is rich, let me give this person 1,000, and this look poor, let me give this person. So how do you rate it?
There is the regular when you come to the Center Bibu as a patient of us, you don't pay anything. The first registration, if you are undocumented, you pay 30 euros. Yeah. For the administrative thing, and then from there we advise you. Then we bring you into the main line stream. Yeah. Then that is where she comes in. Yeah. Because from here we can refer cases to her for dietitian. Then we refer cases to her. But then when it is more for the alternative or the alternative way, that is my practice. My practice, my maximum is, let's say, my product is 30 euros, but my consultation fee is 20 euros. So in total, is 50 euros. And with the 50 euros, there is a guarantee that in 3 weeks' time, maximum 1 month, all your aches, about 80% of your aches or your problem will be minimized.
All right. So finally, let me just ask you, because of our time.
Yes.
You are specialized in the alternative, as you said.
Oh, yeah.
So if I may ask, because I heard you make mention of pain. You've said it's pain and ache. They are the same, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And then you made mention of diabetes. Mm-hmm. Okay. How about high blood pressure?
They're all brothers.
So what about those who are having eye problems?
Eye problems?
Does it reach to that?
Yeah.
Because there are people who find out that their eyes are no more functional. So do you have something that can clear the eye instantly?
This is where we have to. I'm going to, what is causing the problem with the eye? There is always a root cause. And the root cause of that is only one. The body is balanced or out of balance. It's at ease or diseased. That is sickness. It's at ease or diseased. But what is causing the diseasiness or the easiness of the body? There are two things: toxicity and deficiency. If there's too much toxins in your system, then, and it goes to the eye, too much toxins going to the eye, then you become what? Blind. Yeah.
Jesus
Christ. See, when there's too much toxicity, you become deficient. When there's too much toxicity in the system, the body becomes deficient because the body is full of minerals.
Exactly.
So if there is the minerals are not able to link up, then there is what the short-circuitedness of the body. That is why so the body is out of balance. What I'm doing is trying to bring the body in balance. Also, all the toxins are getting rid of. You're getting rid of the system. Then you're not sick anymore.
This I think this is very, very good.
It's another topic.
To know about this is very good because they've been featuring that the community is full of people who have diabetes, and then if we have professionals like you and you, so why, and you are in the society, you are in the community, so you need to do something to help the community to become healthy.
This is what you have started.
Thank you so much for coming today. I'm so impressed over this. I'm so impressed. So I hope those who have watched us, they will be so impressed like me. So I think it would be nice to market you very well so that there will not be any sickness anymore in the society. So on this note, before you sign off, look into the camera and tell somebody how marketable and how proficient your services are, please. Can you do that? And how may we contact you?
Yeah. My message to you is, let's say, imagine a world without disease. Is it possible?
No.
Imagine a world without disease. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. If you want a world, that is to say, your system without disease, yeah, I know it is possible. Take contact with Genesis 2 Church of Health and Healing. My name is Bishop Dr. Barima Asamoah Kofi the Fourth.
Oh, Bishop?
Yes, Bishop of Health.
Oh, really?
Bishop of Health.
Oh, okay.
It is not. Yeah, you see. What are in the titles?
No, I just wanted to know.
Bishop,
anyway.
not a religious bishop, but my point is, I've been trained as a bishop of health.
Oh.
Bishop of health. That is why our church is, because it's a church, we have a Genesis 2 Church of Health and Healing.
Okay.
We are healing people. We are helping people to heal themselves. So, from Reverend to Bishop.
Okay.
I'm now Bishop, Reverend, or Bishop Barima Asamoah Kofi, and I have my doctorate in, let's say, naturopathy.
Oh, so, but you cannot use all of this whole time. Either
so
you are a
give
chief,
me Nana.
because you're also chief.
Give me Nana.
So you take one. Otherwise, you become like the Nigerians who say doctor, lawyer, professor, this and that. No.
It's
they
okay.
mention all their
Nana,
degrees everywhere.
Nana Barima Asamoah Kofi the Fourth. But qualities, things that I can do, I help people. That is my focus.
Awesome.
How do I help people?
Yes.
That is that. You can reach me on, let's say, here, that is 06 31 000871. I take it again, 06 31 000871. And in Ghana, you can also reach me, that is 055 3020424. That is what I do. I'm going to check me. Your health is my 100% guarantee. You come there, you
so
give you
much.
all the,
we are so proud
the
of
care
you.
that you need.
Channy, thank you so much. Is there anything you want to say before we sign off?
Yes, thank you for having me today. Thank me to have the opportunity to speak together, that we see what is possible on the market, that we work together.
Yes.
It's not only mainstream or alternative, it works together, and you see in daily life we work together, and we do things together, and we achieve together. It's not about only the medicine or only about what you do, it's about total. It's about your life, your holistic way, your lifestyle. And I think, like, if you take care of yourself and you want to make a change, don't take only the symptoms, but look for the cause. And that's what we can do together, to look for what is the cause of the problem.
Yes.
And how can we nourish ourselves in a good and a healthy way, and a good and a healthy lifestyle.
Awesome.
And that's what we do. If it's mainstream or alternative, that's what we do all together. And the good thing is that we work together. It's covered by the insurance, and that makes it also a little bit more accessible to come and get this payment, and whatever it costs. Sometimes financial it's a problem, but in this case we can always start to help, because it's insurance wise, it's for everybody available.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And also our viewers out there, we believe you have enjoyed this whole broadcast. It has been too wonderful, and we hope to have you more and more to come and tell us what you've got, and help our community, because I think it's very important.
It's important.
It's important for people to live than to die. So that you don't carry your knowledge and be carrying it. Sit down, we've not finished. So I want to say thank you to every one of you who have watched us. We look meeting Bishop Barima again and again. Bishop Nana Barima again and again. And then Channy, thank you. It has been awesome. So keep watching because we have another powerful program coming your way. Remember, this has been under the courtesy of Majesty Christian Television Network. See you soon. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You wait.
Uh-oh. I want to